Shohei Ohtani just dropped a bombshell after Teoscar Hernández's injury rocked the Dodgers lineup. In a shocking twist, Ohtani stepped up big time with a monster home run, proving he's ready to carry the weight when it matters most. But what he said about the team's future and the pressure of replacing a star like Hernández left fans stunned. Is Ohtani secretly changing his approach at the plate? How will the Dodgers survive this brutal blow? If you're a Dodgers fan or just love MLB drama, you can't miss what's happening behind the scenes. Hit play now before the story changes. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates and stories from around the league. Now let's get into today's big news out of Los Angeles, where the Dodgers are facing yet another setback in their roller coaster season. Outfielder Teoscar Hernández, one of the team's most consistent offensive weapons, has been placed on the 10-day injured list due to a left groin strain. It's a significant blow for the Dodgers, who have relied heavily on Hernández's power and presence in the lineup. Manager Dave Roberts didn't sugarcoat it either. He said Hernández is expected to be out for a while, hinting that this isn't going to be a quick bounce-back situation. It's the kind of injury that forces a team to recalibrate, not just in terms of personnel but also in offensive game planning. The timing couldn't be worse, with the Dodgers in the middle of a competitive stretch and already feeling the pressure to stay ahead in a tightly contested division. But when one star goes down, another often rises to the occasion. And that's exactly what happened with Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani stepped up and delivered in the kind of moment that makes him the face of modern baseball. He smashed a solo home run in the Dodgers' 5-4 extra innings loss to the Miami Marlins. Even though it came in a losing effort, Ohtani's homer was a clear reminder of why he's one of the most electrifying players in the game today. His ability to shift momentum with a single swing is unmatched, and with Hernández out, that kind of impact becomes even more valuable. Ohtani didn't just lead with his bat, he also spoke about what the team needs to do moving forward. He addressed Hernández's injury with a tone of seriousness, acknowledging how much of a void it leaves in the lineup. But he also made it clear that the team can't afford to dwell on setbacks. Instead, Ohtani stressed the need to stay balanced at the plate, to maintain discipline, and to continue focusing on quality at-bats. His message was simple but powerful: stick to the fundamentals, play smart baseball, and support each other through adversity. The Dodgers now find themselves in a critical position. With Hernández sidelined indefinitely, they'll need to tap into their depth. That means more pressure on guys like Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and James Outman to produce consistently. It also opens the door for younger or less heralded players to step up and make a name for themselves. These are the kind of moments that can define a team's character over the course of a long season. There's also the question of how the Dodgers will adjust strategically. Without Hernández's bat, the lineup loses some of its punch, particularly in the middle order. The coaching staff will likely look to shuffle things around, potentially moving Ohtani or Freeman into even more prominent run-producing roles. There may also be more of a focus on small ball tactics, stealing bases, hitting behind runners, executing bunts, especially against teams that have strong pitching staffs. On the pitching side, the Dodgers will be hoping for some support from the rotation and the bullpen to hold games tighter. With one of their big bats out, keeping opponents off the board becomes even more crucial. The margin for error shrinks, and every inning, every pitch, starts to matter just a little more. But if there's one thing this team has shown over the past few seasons, it's that they don't back down from a challenge. They've battled through injuries, slumps, and lineup shakeups before, and they've come out stronger for it. As the series against the Marlins continues, all eyes will be on how the Dodgers respond. The Marlins may not be at the top of the standings, but they've been a gritty opponent, and their extra innings win was a reminder that no game in the majors is ever easy. The Dodgers will need to bring their best, not just to win the series, but to set the tone for the rest of the month. Shohei Ohtani's leadership will be more important than ever. He's not just a superstar with the bat, and on the mound he's become a stabilizing force in the clubhouse. His calm demeanor, work ethic, and attention to detail provide a model for younger players to follow. And in a season that's bound to have more twists and turns, that kind of presence is invaluable. Fans will be watching closely to see who steps up in Hernandez's absence. Will it be a veteran like Chris Taylor providing clutch hits? Will someone from AAA get the call and surprise everyone with a breakout performance? These are the stories that make a baseball season so compelling. Every injury is unfortunate, but it also opens a door. And in a deep and talented organization like the Dodgers, someone usually walks through it ready to shine. For someone like Freddie Freeman, who's been a rock in the lineup for years, this stretch becomes even more critical. His leadership and bat will be central to stabilizing the offense. Mookie Betts, too, is expected to do more than just set the table. He'll need to create runs, get on base at a high clip, and bring his Gold Glove-level defense to every game. The Dodgers will also likely be evaluating every at-bat from their bench players. Names like Miguel Rojas, Kick Hernandez, and Andy Pages suddenly hold greater weight. Every swing, every hustle play, every defensive out can tip the scale in these close matchups. Don't be surprised if this period leads to more aggressive in-game decisions from Dave Roberts. He's known for trusting his players, but he's also not afraid to pull the right levers when a team is short-handed. That could mean using the bullpen earlier, going to pinch hitters more frequently, or leaning on matchups that favor platoon splits. This is where a manager's instincts get tested, especially when trying to squeeze wins out of a lineup that's operating without one of its main power threats. Teoscar Hernández's injury is a tough pill to swallow, no question. But in the grand scheme of things, it's also an opportunity. An opportunity for other players to rise, for the team to come together, and for the Dodgers to show once again why they're one of the most resilient clubs in Major League Baseball. They've been here before, and they know how to fight through it. So while fans will miss Hernandez's thunder in the lineup, there's no shortage of talent ready to carry the load. And as long as Shohei Ohtani is swinging the bat the way he is, the Dodgers have a fighting chance in any game they play. Thanks for watching, and if you want more Dodgers news, MLB updates, and behind-the-scenes stories from around the league, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. You won't want to miss what's coming next.